What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Grace back with another video. I'm here with my co-host. Why did I fucking pause like that? I'm here with my co-host.
She forgot my name.
Rudy Jackson. Nah, I didn't. Don't play with me like that. Go ahead. Introduce yourself. This is our guest of the day.
It's your boy Mitch.
You want to like give them like a brief summary of what you do? Introduce like.
I came to LA as an artist, a producer. I sing R&B music, and then I do a lot of business as well. Got a trucking company and a few other things.
An entrepreneur. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then you're from Arizona, right?
Yep, originally from Arizona. I was born in Texas. My whole family in Texas, but I grew up in AZ though. Yep.
Was it hard to like make it out of Arizona? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was definitely hard.
How did you like get your start? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get out of there?
So man, it's a crazy story, but long story short, I was super consistent. I was making like 30 beats a week.
Oh, fine.
And I was sending them to like YG right hand man at the time. And yeah, shit, they was fucking with it, and they was like, Mitch, slide to LA, like, let's turn it up, let's work on this album.
That's dope. So you got some placements with YG first?
Yeah, yeah, I got a few placements with YG and a couple other like LA artists.
Dope. Okay, that's fire. And then you later became like your own artist and stuff. How did you transition from producer to artist?
Man, so I was trying to sell them motherfuckers, honestly, like I was trying to sell them beats, you know? So I mean, YG was like, bro, I'm close with a few of these big artists, you know? And so I was like, man, I'm gonna just sing the hooks on these beats and try to just get them sold to these artists, you know? So I was just singing hooks on some songwriting shit. So I was singing hooks to beats. I was on tour with YG on this Fuck Donald Trump tour, and I was just singing hooks on like beats that he didn't fuck with. And then he ended up liking me on one of them in this record called I Know, and he kept me on that shit and put it on his album. And yeah, after that, they offered me a deal.
Oh, that's dope.
One of our interns was on the aux the other day, and he was playing music, and I was like, is this Mitch? And it was that song, I think. I was like, hold on. I was like, what's the artist? He was like, Mitch and YG. I was like, stop.
That's right.
That's lit.
That's right.
That's lit. It's like, how's it working with YG? Like,
man, that's my brother, man. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's he's a workhorse. You know, he loved trying new things, and you know, at that time we had caught a crazy like rhythm as far as like the sound where he was trying to go, and yeah, it was fire. That's my brother though. Shout out to YG.
That's dope. And then how was tour with him? Like, you got a performance? Did you open for him, or how did that go?
On that tour, the Fuck Donald Trump tour, I was just producing. But fast forward, yeah, like we did a couple tours in Australia together, in Europe, and yeah, I performed on all those. Dope. Came out, opened up for him.
What was y'all doing on that tour? Was y'all having orgies with the Australian groupies?
Yo, Rudy.
Hell no, man.
That's just she's different.
Hell no.
That's what
Australia.
you assume happens on tour, and it was your first tour with a big artist. So I'm like, I know some shit got popping with them Australian little things.
Hell no. Shout out to all the ladies in Australia. We had a good ass time out there.
Okay.
Nah. But no funny business though. We was strictly work.
Strictly work, huh? Crazy.
Strictly business.
Right.
Man, we was out there for like, I think a week maybe, or two weeks. But we did all of Australia. We did like Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. We did all the cities out there. It was lit. That was lit.
Y'all had no fun? Is this straight work?
Yeah, straight work. A lot of fun. Straight work though. Straight work.
I feel like Australian girls probably never seen people like y'all before.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? I will tell y'all this: being a Black American man, it go really far in Australia.
Yeah, exactly. You're probably like, oh my god.
Nah, for real.
You felt like the man out there.
Nah, you ain't gotta be that good looking, but as long as you Black and American, you know what I'm saying? They love it, because a lot of they're African people there, they're Black people there. They're really Australians. They don't have the culture
Aboriginals, right?
They just don't have the culture that we have.
Yeah.
Like when people in the world watch movies, they watch American movies and they see Black people. This is what they think that we're supposed to sound like and act like, you know?
Right. I realize it's very like in other countries, they like really romanticize like the American culture, and they want to be a part of it so bad. And we're like the center. I mean, maybe this is not true, but I'm pretty sure we're the center of like all that shit. And
you're saying you're the blueprint?
Not me. We are. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I agree with that shit though, for sure.
I was gonna say earlier though, what was your job before you started? Like when you just were trying to become a producer, like what was your first job when you still lived in Arizona before you started?
Man, I was running the studio. So I just my boy had owned a studio out there. It was called KGM Studios. My homie owned a studio, and he ain't know what the hell he was doing with his studio. And so I graduated from this college called Full Sail University. I got like a degree as recording arts, and so I went back to AZ, and I'm like, bro, you got the studio, let me run this shit. And he was like, all right, bro. So it started for me like engineering, like recording people. Like I was like on the boards recording other artists coming in, and then they wanted beats made, you know. So I was making beats for them artists I wanted to record. Then they wanted me to help them write songs. I write songs, and at the end, you know, I was running that whole studio at the point. It came to a point where he was like, bro, you can just have it, just pay me the rent plus 1,000. And you know, I was eating, man. I did like a membership program for a studio. That was like the first shit that ever happened to AZ, like that I had memberships. So like you can pay $500 a month and come in and record. You know what I mean?
I thought you were gonna say McDonald's or something.
Hell no, hell
So
no.
you
I'll
knew you
never
wanted
do
to
that.
do music like your whole life?
Huh?
You knew you wanted to do music your whole life?
Yeah, when I was real young. I mean, my background came from playing the drums.
Oh, fine.
So I played the drums
played the drums?
my church choir. You know, growing up, I played the drums my whole life, really. Even in Texas, my uncles and my cousins, they all played the drums. You know, it's like a family thing. So, hey, that's where I started at, playing the drums.
So what made you separate from being signed to YG?
What made me separate? Man, I think, you know, his deal that he had, it was a joint venture deal that he had. That shit ran out with the label that I was signed to. And then, yeah, it ran out. And then, you know, it was just time, like, do I want to stay around? Do I want to do my own thing for a little bit? And just decided to just do my own thing.
And do you like being independent more than you liked being signed? And are you still like focusing on the music, or you're focusing on your other stuff more?
I love being independent, honestly. I love being independent, you know. Nothing against who I was signed to or YG or anybody like that, but just being in control of your own, you know, narrative, what you trying to put out, what you trying to do, you know, how you want to be seen is dope, you know. And but like right now I've been taking a break. I haven't really released no music in the past year. Just focusing on my other businesses that I got going on. You know, I think a lot of times they want to make it to where an artist has to be an artist all the time. Like you got to be wearing shades and jewelry, and you know what I mean. It's like, bro, you don't have to. You ain't got to be in one group. Like you can do business. You can be, you know what I'm saying. You can do a lot of things. So, but yeah, I'm definitely getting back into the music though. Maybe like later this year. I got some shit lined up.
Cool.
And you're a model, right? You modeled for OVO. How'd you, you know, get tapped in with OVO?
Man, YG again. Shout out to my boy YG. You know, having friends in high places, man. That's just a blessing. But yeah, he OVO wanted YG to do a shoot with them. Drake wanted him to do a shoot. I ended up. He was like, Mitch, come do this shit with me, bro. Like you fly, nigga, come do it. I'm like, all right, bro. So I pulled up, and They fuck with me hella tough after we did the shoot, and yeah, they just been hitting me ever since, man. Shout out to OVO, man. Yeah, that modeling is amazing. I never knew that modeling was
For you?
that much of a bag. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
It's a great fucking business.
He got them green eyes. He got the
That's
money
what I'm
making
saying,
eyes.
Hey,
Money
man,
making Mitch.
Hey, shout out
Don't
to
gas him up
mama,
too much.
Shout out to
Get
Mama
big.
Mitch, man, for real, cause she paying
She
some
got
bills.
green eyes too.
Nah, but her dad do. My
Okay.
grandpa, my grandpas, and my uncles, all of them, they all like Creole. They all got like blue eyes, green eyes, gray eyes, and all that type
That's
of stuff.
fine.
He's also a video vixen.
Wow.
He was in a whole
coming for a
bunch
career.
He was in a whole bunch of Danny Lay videos. It was like a whole series. Like I was just watching this back to back. I'm like, damn, this is a whole love story about Mitch and Danny.
Aw.
But yeah, you did great in that little acting
Used to
vibes.
Was
But-
there chemistry in real life or was
Yeah,
that?
that's what I was about to say.
No, that's my dog, man. Shout out to Danny Lay. That's my dog, man. Yeah, that shit was fire. Honestly, it was easy. It was easy as hell. I think she had somebody else that she wanted to do that, and they like kind of like bailed out, and she was like, Mitch, what,
So
can
you're
you do
the you're the backup option.
I was definitely the bench, you know what I'm saying, bench warmer. But yeah, that shit was fire though, man. Like that shit came out dope. We had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Did you shoot all those videos like in the same span of time, or was it over?
I think we was shooting for like a month, maybe.
I remember that time
Yeah.
actually.
We was
I
shooting
feel
for like a month. Like we was doing different scenes because she did like a whole like a movie. Like,
Yeah, it was like a
miniseries.
series.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time I would hit you for a while, you'd be like, "Sorry, I'm on set." I was like, "Oh, damn."
Hey, nah, it's fun to get in I think I can act. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't be telling nobody, but I think I'm a fire ass actor.
Okay.
You know, so like when I did that, it was like I'm getting in my actor bag. You know, respect me.
That's
you know,
dope.
I'm out here.
And you have multiple companies, right? So how did you like start your trucking business? You have a desert water business, the yacht,
Shout out to Mitchell.
etc.
Trucking.
You wanna?
Yeah, shout out to
cute.
Mr. Trey.
Not the merch. Free promo. We love
There
that.
we go. Yeah. Nah, I mean, so as far as the trucking business, that shit's been fire. That was recent. That we started that this year.
There's hella money in trucking.
I
Like,
know. I
yeah.
never realized that till recently.
Yeah.
It's doing. It's money in trucking. You know, it's not passive income. So I think everybody, they always think that trucking is passive income. You go and buy 18-wheeler. You buy it, you put a driver in it, you gotta worry about that shit. But that really ain't how it go. You know what I'm saying? It's really like you deal with obstacles every day. You know, it's money for sure, you know, but it's also bills, overhead, a lot of bullshit.
Right.
Any business, you know what I'm saying? It's always shit that come with it. But trucking has been fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing as well. Thank God for the trucking. My pops, how I got into it was my pops and my uncle, they were big into trucking. So my uncle he's been like a truck driver for like 30 years. My dad, he owned an 18-wheeler, you know what I'm saying, when I was growing up. So that was how he was making extra plays, getting money. My dad's a successful businessman as well. So that's where I get a lot of that from. But yeah, so that's how we got cracking with the trucking. He, I was saving up and I had some money to invest. And so I was like, Pops put me on game. He put me on game, and now, we taking off. We got like 3 or 4 trucks now. We got 4 trucks. And yeah, we doing our shit. We got some big dealerships in Ontario that we working with. Yeah, so if y'all need y'all cars transported, you know what I mean? Anything y'all need, holla at your boy.
I think it's like a really smart thing to do, because a lot of people who are in the industry, they only worry about looking cool, and they get some money and they want to spend money to look cool. And it's like that's you should be looked at as a role model to a lot of younger people coming up, because before you get a nice car, before you get a nice house, before you get a chain, you should put your money into something like that. Like, people don't think about trucking company or something. Like, put your money into something that's gonna, because your rapping career or your athletic career could end tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it's like, as soon as you get a little bit of money, put it to something, and then you'll continue to get that money back forever. I
mean, yeah, that money go fast, man. Like, if you ain't ever made $100,000, you don't know how quick it go. But 100 bands ain't shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. That shit is gonna go fast. And trust me, like, I didn't got a lump sum of money like that and spent it all on dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Spent it all on, whatever, clothes and shit like that. So I think, yeah, that's the play. You want to get assets over liabilities, like you said, assets over liabilities. You want to spend money on shit that's gonna make you money every month. Like, I spent 100 bands on this truck, but it's making me money every month. Huh?
One truck?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you finna make it back, like.
No, it's made its money back a couple times over.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Since I bought it, you know what I mean. So I mean, that's why it's dope. I could have spent that on some stupid ass shit and been like, and then I would have never saw it again, like I had before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think, yeah, that's, if you want to, do something tight, put that $200,000 into something that's gonna make you, some money every month.
For sure.
But I think you said the desert water shit too. Mm-hmm. Shout out desert water.
We'll tag all your stuff.
He's supposed to bring us some desert water to drink.
I know.
For the show. I don't know why he
at?
didn't.
I know, I blew it. I for sure blew it. But we got it. It's not far from here. We got a store in Koreatown that got it.
Oh, you have an actual storefront?
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got a storefront, but we're in one of our stores.
Okay.
It's a liquor store.
Fine.
It's called Bluebird Market. It's on 3rd Street in damn, what's that street? It's with a V in Koreatown. Van, I don't know, but it's right there in Koreatown. It's called Bluebird Market. Yeah, we got desert water up in there.
Coming some more stores soon.
Yeah, we got like 10 stores right now. In like Orange County. We've been going up, man. It's been fire. And
you had a little promo event at Coachella, right?
Yeah, we had some promo shit at Coachella. That was tight. We met some cool people out there. But yeah, we just expanding right now, man. That shit's been fire though.
I've never been to Coachella. How was your experience at Coachella as a not a basic white girl? Because that's what I envision Coachella to be.
Really wild in this podcast, bro.
Coachella's fire, bro. Like I said, I got friends that are artists, so I'm blessed to be able to just go and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with them. Ain't nothing better than getting free artist passes.
Right.
So I mean, I just pulled up, have fun, keep doing my friends, my boys.
Did you actually go to the concerts, or you just like was partying at houses?
Man, fun. I got chronic asthma, like for real. Like I cannot fuck with dust, none of that shit.
Damn.
So every time I do go to Coachella, I'm in and out because I can't. I've done it when I stayed up there and was, you know what I'm saying?
Couldn't breathe?
Hell no. They about to Medivac, what they call it when they like airlift your ass out. I was like, bro,
Damn, it's like
I
that.
gotta get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, so now every year I just pop up, see a show, and then I dip and go back to the crib and just party, have fun. But
And
high school.
Being like an artist, you know, just in the industry in general, it's hard to like date. Do you have a girlfriend? How's your love life? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm currently in a relationship. But the industry is like, I think what I've learned being out here and dating is that you just want somebody that brings something to the table like you do. You know, I think like you lovely ladies have jobs. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You guys do everything else, but I think that's hard to come by in LA. I think, you know, having somebody that brings something to the table that can, because as a man, we want to go and get the money and, you know what I'm saying? But we also want a woman that we can
Like a
depend on,
partner.
we can depend on as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm over here stacking this money up, doing my shit, but she's also looking out for our future and shit
Right.
like that. And just doing some, you know what I mean? Like holding it down.
And I think even if she doesn't have like a hella money, it's just the fact that she's working in general in LA is, even though that's sad to say, it at least shows that her career isn't just trying to get money from men. Because I feel like
Yeah,
that's a lot
exactly.
of girls' career out here is literally trying to go out every night and scope out who has the most money in here and how can I
it's
get it
giving
from
predator.
him.
That's not the vibe, you know?
Right.
That's not the vibe, man.
But I feel as if almost, I'm not going to blame men for this, but I feel like it could be said that girls were done so dirty by men so many times that they decided, okay, we're just going to get our lick back and just not give a fuck about their feelings and just use them for their money. Since they only wanted to use us for one thing, we're going to only use them for one thing. But it's like a sick cycle that's just like, I don't know how.
I think the only person that's hurting is women, though. Honestly, you know, because it's like, okay, like you can be like that and be in the streets and go get your lick and get your money, but ain't nobody gonna want to marry your ass. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, like,
And you're also
okay, like,
that's not, they could move to somewhere else where nobody knows about nothing that they
man, it's Instagram time. Shit, it don't matter where you go, you can't hide from that gram.
But then also you're also dependent on men because then you have nothing, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Going
It's
for you.
it's all it does is hurt women. You know what I mean? Like I do believe that though. I think that women have evolved and you know they do things out of survival and it's like nigga, like y'all niggas want to see shit and then we gonna get our bread on OnlyFans or whatever it's gonna be, you know. But you know I think that shit's
OnlyFans.
that ain't gonna last, man. You know I honestly think in 5 years, maybe even shorter, it's gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why did I do that?
Why
'Cause
was I doing that?
that shit is
Another year or two.
yeah, I give it that
What,
too. 'Cause
OnlyFans?
I-
Just
yeah.
the whole OnlyFans, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, I'm getting money, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Because like you said, the guy gonna get like, I always want this.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only person. I mean, guys, y'all know a man is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all expect us to be not perfect. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? So, you know.
But do you think guys expect girls to be perfect too much?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
Oh no, 100%.
I think y'all are definitely held to a higher standard. than we are.
100%.
Which maybe we're just better than you guys. So
I think that's just was the natural order of the world. You know, I don't know why, but I feel
Yeah.
like you know, a woman. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
but we still somehow, a lot of us live to please y'all for some reason. So
And that's facts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't, man. Thank God for how the world is. Hey,
Thank
shout out to women because, like, I was close to my pops growing up, but my mom was really like a single mom too. You feel me? So, and I got 2 sisters. Like, I have no brothers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, I grew up the oldest in my house. You know, all women. So, I fuck women, man. I love it.
Are you like the type of guy to like keep it real in a relationship? Like, hey, I want to, you know, mess with other people. Like, would you tell your girl that, or are you the type to just be cheating and shit?
Nah, I mean, I don't think I'm not the type to be cheating, but I wouldn't ever be like I'm trying to go and have sex with other people. I would just break up with her.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
you
I
wouldn't
real.
say like, let's bring up another person in with us.
I'm not like a threesome type of person, like threesome type of person. Like I like just being passionate with one person. You know, like I just gotta just focus on what's
That's
in front
rare
of me.
out here. Rare as fuck.
Man, I can't. I've had that come up. You know what I'm saying in previous relationships. You know what I'm saying. I'm just like, nah, I'm cool.
Have you ever cheated?
I mean, cheating is a broad is a broad thing. I think have I ever flirted with somebody else while I was in a relationship? Yes.
Flirted? Come on now.
I mean that's cheating, right?
That's not what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah, I think I've cheated before. Yeah.
Okay. I cheated when I was
You cheated?
17. If that counts.
That does count. Cheating is cheating. What?
That counts.
I told him though immediately.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I feel really bad. If
Your
you're watching
fucking
this right
guilty
now.
conscience was eating you up or what? Why'd you tell him?
No, I mean I was drunk, and the next morning I woke up and I was like,
You
"Bye."
confessed.
Damn, you told him?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh, that's where you went wrong at. You can't
You
say
didn't tell your girl?
you can't say shit.
just found out or what?
I got caught. I got caught and then we ended up breaking up.
Oh,
You know
gotcha.
what I'm saying? So that was
You live and you learn.
yeah, I was
Or
like,
do
you know
you
what, I ain't
learn?
ready for this. Let me just
Be single.
go back to the streets.
Did you learn a lesson?
Back to the streets.
Hell yeah, I learned a lesson. Yeah, man. Women are fragile. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are fragile beings.
Yeah, we
you know?
sensitive. Like, don't do it like that.
It sucks to look y'all in your eyes and just see disappointment. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I fucked up bad. I can see it on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of guys also, rather than just breaking, they know I want to mess with other girls. Rather than breaking up with us, that you just go cheat instead because you don't want to hurt our feelings by saying I want to break up with you. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you're hurting her way more by cheating than you would if you just said, hey, look, I'm not ready to be in a relationship right now. I think we should just go our separate ways for a while. It's like, it's not a lot of people that can be man enough to just do that.
yeah, that ain't
Bro,
nine
Hollywood
times out of 10.
has convinced me like that all men cheat.
Earlier,
Like LA
she
dating
was
culture is like
Earlier, she was like asking a man if he cheats is like asking him if he breathes oxygen.
I said, we finna ask him that. Like, of course he has.
Oh shoot!
She said, of course he has. She,
I think if you at a point in your life where you're ready to go there, then you can. I also think LA and Instagram combined is a horrible place to try to be in a relationship. Like, it's bad, man. Like I was telling my girl now, I was telling her like in Arizona, I was like, it was so easy. Cause like, if you get a decent looking girl, you like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody out here like to compete with. Like, if she get a little fat, who cares? You know what I'm saying? That's my little chubby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My little child.
who gives a fuck? But like in LA, it's like, nah, it's gonna be 10 of them, you know what I'm saying? Like back to back.
The
you know what I'm
baddest bitches
saying?
are out here, for
Exactly.
sure.
So-
if you're weak and you just think that you have to just fuck everything that looks good, then yeah. Shit, again, with the men and women, whatever, how our lives are different. We have, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of men that look good out here. Don't mean we're just freaking have sex with every single one.
Physical first.
Do you think we're not attracted to physical?
I think y'all are attracted. I think naturally women want a man that can take care of them. You know what I'm saying? I think naturally you want somebody that's successful. He can give you the life that you envision you're supposed to have.
I'm just saying there's plenty of attractive men around us. It doesn't mean we're just going to go hook up with every single one that we see. Just like, oh, I can't resist it. Like,
I feel that.
it's possible to resist.
I think dudes resist too. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's both ways.
No, they do. And I have seen it. I have
think
seen it.
resist too. I just think it's harder if you are successful and young out here and doing your shit.
Especially young.
Because a lot of girls out here, they don't have it together, and they aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like girls are
They're
aggressive.
aggressive.
They're aggressive, man. They gonna try to get in where they fit in, you know, or I don't know. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm just like, it's
Nah,
a lot of temptation.
Disrespect to everybody.
No disrespect. Shout out to all of them.
Rudy, you want to do the current event? I'll do the game.
Okay. I don't want to say this. I hate talking about this.
The monkeypox bullshit.
Oh
Don't say it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gives
with
me
no
anxiety.
gloves, no mask, nothing.
Okay.
No, that shit nasty as hell.
The thing is, as a model, you know, you need to keep your appearance. Does that affect you in the way of like, okay, you don't want to get monkeypox because what if it fucks up your whole appearance? I don't want to get monkeypox in general. I don't care either way, but I think that's a risk that you're taking by being
just-
out in the world at all.
I mean, I'm not really out in the world, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling, man.
Does it scare you more than COVID? Monkeypox?
Hell fucking yeah. What?
Yeah, that shit all over your fucking
lesions
face.
on your
Yeah,
face
that's what I'm
and
saying. That's
hands
it.
and shit. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that
I'm
shit.
trying
Nah.
to completely block it out of my mind. I'm just
I don't even let
blocking it
my
out.
girl like get in the Ubers. Like I literally have not had my car for like a week because she didn't have a car. So I drove my old school for like the whole last week. Like you're not riding no Ubers.
I think about that every time I sit in the Uber. I sit on the edge of the seat. And I'm like,
Yeah. Nah, keep that hand sanitizer
Fuck, nah,
on
that
deck.
monkeypox shit is out, but you know,
Yeah.
that shit ain't it.
All right, so every episode we play a game. On TikTok, there's like this trend right now that's like, she's a 10, but she has an OnlyFans, and then like you give her like what ranking? You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, she's a 10, but she has an OnlyFans. What does that make her?
She's a 10, but she has the only fan that makes her for the streets.
are you saying 4?
Oh, I'm giving her a rating?
Yes.
Oh.
Like 1 through 10.
Oh, what does that make her? Oh.
She's on before the sheets.
I mean, man. I mean, I guess it makes
He said that with his whole chest.
She's a 10
dead.
when she's OnlyFans. I mean, she's still a 10.
Okay.
I won't wife her though, probably. I don't know. Is that cold to say? Is that messed up? That's just my preference. I don't know.
But that makes the rating go
That's what I'm
down
saying. But like, if she's a 10, that means you'd wife her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, she's still
that means she
bad.
checks
I
everything
think-
on your list.
Not
think
just
it's-
her appearance, like the rating
Okay,
is
okay.
The rating is like all around.
Okay, yeah, she go down to like a 6.
Okay. All right. Where do you
OnlyFans.
You can say them to us too if you can think of any. But I have one. She's a 7.5, but her coochie stinks a little, just a little bit though.
Woo.
That's dropping
I was like,
drastically.
is Rudy about to read that one
That's
right
a
now? I knew
drastic
she was
drop. That's we gonna have to go down to like a 2.
Too, but it's just a little bit.
It's a 2. That's what I'm saying. It's a 2. You know, like
What if it's not permanent? It's just a bad
that's what I'm
day.
saying. That's at that
Yo,
moment
dead.
she's just a 2. I'm just like, damn. You know, I'm not saying she can't come back from it. You know, but
But would you give it another chance and try again?
Mills is dying in the back, yo.
I don't know. I don't know if I would give another chance. Any situation at that.
Would you think like, okay, maybe it was a bad day, maybe we should try again, and then the second time if it was still like that,
I think
then it's
you know what? I think the only time it'd be acceptable is if she says something and she was like, you know what? My shit ain't 100% right
why
now.
is she even
Because girls won't sex, you know, shit. Maybe she trying to get her shit
It's
off.
time to hang it up for a few days if that's the case. Just
I mean, that's what I'm saying. At least she honest and I can make the decision like, all right, do I want to move forward with this? Or like, nah, let's just wait until you straight. And then after that, she's still a 10. She's still a 7.5 and she keep it 1,000.
Okay, but is she a 10? Or okay, she's a 10, but she has like no ass. Like she's like super like just skinny.
I don't think ass makes a woman any more lesser beautiful or more beautiful.
Love that.
Like, yeah, I don't think that's nah. I think she's still bad without ass.
Period.
what about no ass and no titties?
I think she's still bad. I think if you look at all my exes, they all ain't got no ass, no titties. They all just models.
So you about face? That's
I'm about face and just I don't know, like
and
just
vibe, face and vibe.
Face and vibe. I like body too. I like ass and titties. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think it makes or break a woman. I think if she still got a little shape and she got a pretty face, that's
I
the
like
most
his
important-
answers. He got
That's
good
the most
answers.
important thing.
All right. So she's a 6, but she can like dress. Like she has really good
Like
style.
she got that. She put that shit
Yeah,
on.
she put that shit
Presents
on.
herself super well.
We'll give her a 9 for sure.
Really?
Hell yeah, that go a long way. I done know some girls that's not the prettiest of their group of friends, but they know how to dress, and I'm like, I fuck with that. Like,
Yeah.
it just shows that it shows a lot. You got patience, you got time, you know how to put things together, you know how to. That's a good, characteristic in a woman. I feel like.
For sure.
A 6 though is kind of low.
Something like I'd rather her be a 6 and can dress than a 10 that don't know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause then you just, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're not looking good next to me out here.
Okay, so she's like a 9, like she's really attractive and shit, but she's like celibate, so she's waiting until marriage. Does that matter to you?
I don't know if she. I mean, I think that's dope though. Like I think this a
Just
lot.
not
Of,
for you.
I just feel like, man, that shit sounded good like 30 years ago or some shit, but like now it's like, now I gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be your first. Like I gotta deal with it
No,
being
not
trash.
necessarily. Not necessarily in general. Maybe just with you.
Oh wait. So she just not having sex with me?
Like she's saying, we can start this relationship. We can start this
He
relationship.
said, wait.
But I decided I want it to be a genuine relationship, so we can't have sex until we get married. Doesn't mean she's a virgin. That's even worse.
So
Huh?
it was a question. So she's a 9, but we can't have sex.
Give it a rating. Just give it a rating.
She's still a 9.
Okay.
I just wouldn't fuck with her though. Like probably.
Okay. She's a 10, badass bitch, but she wears sandals out the house with her toes looking tore up. No pedicure.
Damn, that's okay. I can fix
Really?
that. Yeah, I can fix that. That's
But
cool.
isn't that representative of her hygiene in general and her self-care?
Yeah.
Upkeep?
No, that ain't
That's
it.
what I think.
Okay, let's say.
18 at that point.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
said, I can fix that.
I mean, I guess not. I mean, yeah, I guess that go down. What is she right now? She's a 10. She bad as fuck, but she got her feet fucked up, or she just need a pedicure.
They just aren't taken care of.
She just needs a pedicure, or does she got like corns and shit?
Just really needs a pedicure.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess an 8. Go down to an 8.
To me, I'm just like, as a girl, I know that it's like, if you can't, that's the least you
If
can do.
it's hygiene overall, then it goes down drastically.
But that just says, from an outside perspective, if I see a girl on the street, wherever, I've never met her, I can't, not close enough to tell anything else. If I see that, I'm like, I just know in my head, like, she might be dirty, she might be dusty, crusty, musty.
That's great. So normally girls that got fucked up feet are like,
to me, yeah. And girls that I've known and been friends with, it also correlates.
damn.
So just note that as a man, remember that.
That's funny.
Rudy putting y'all on game.
If you go to a girl's house, look behind her toilet. If it's dirty back there, she don't clean.
What?
She don't
Rudy
clean.
putting y'all on
She don't
game.
clean well, at least. She probably
That's,
just swept up right before you got there.
You know, hygiene is like the number one important thing to me. Like, if you ever smell bad or don't wash some shit, or it's over with.
You got plaque? What about plaque?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't fuck with plaque either.
Last one I'm gonna say is she's a 5, right? But she where did it go? Hold on. She's a 5, but she can cook.
Then she's like a 6.5. I guess
For real?
6. Like,
But she like does all the wifey shit. Like she like really be
that's
like,
fine. Okay. She knows how to take care of
she's
a
like
good,
a real caregiver.
Then she can go from like a 5 to a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 is low, man.
5 is low. I was like,
I give her 2 points, but that's about it.
A 7 solid.
That is important though.
Yeah.
Like, cause even like a bad girl, like a fly ass girl that is bad as fuck, she can't do nothing. I'm just like, bro. Like,
exactly. Like
all I can do is look at you and you can, like, that's it. Like, you don't cook,
yeah, she
you
not
don't
gonna
clean,
cook for your
you don't,
kids. Like yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't fold no clothes.
exactly. Yeah.
You want to think of one? Also, do you want to take a shot?
I feel like that was hella that we just did.
Yeah, y'all did a lot.
No, you say it to us. Think of ones that has to do with guys.
Okay. That's weird saying a nigga's a 10 or some shit, but
Theoretically.
okay. Theoretically, the guy's a 10, but he ain't got no house and he ain't got no car.
Where does he live?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's this situation? Like, is he like working on it?
Homeless? Like he's on the street? Or where does he stay?
You don't know.
He
You don't
with
know
his
that part.
mama?
You just know that every time y'all want to kick it, he come to your house. You can't go to his, and he be Ubering everywhere or around with the homies.
Oh, shit.
It don't really matter, do it? Y'all don't care.
It
Girls don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
So what?
I gotta think.
His fake diamonds look good.
Not his fake diamonds look good.
You know it.
I don't want to say like I'm gonna hate on. So I've definitely talked
That's
to
what I'm
guys
saying,
before that are not in the best place financially, but it just really matters. Like, are you trying to get somewhere,
Exactly,
or are
you're
you
trying to
just
fix
fine
it, or
with
you
it
just
and
settle.
being a lame weirdo?
That's what I'm saying.
So I guess a 7, and with room for improvement.
There we go. I fuck with
Yeah,
that.
like if he's struggling a little bit, you can hold it down. But
Yeah.
So y'all would date like a nigga that's broke?
if he I grew up with a lot of money. If he's trying to like get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like I could fuck with somebody that's trying to like make something of themselves. If he's just content being like not doing shit.
At what age?
Facts though.
At what age?
The guy?
Yeah.
That's very true. That's a very important element. Because if you're like 30 and you're doing that, but it's like, okay, unless there's extreme circumstance, say some horrible shit just happened to him and he just got set back in life when he's 30.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It depends. It depends for me. Like honestly,
I'm never going to hate on somebody for
That's what
not
I'm saying.
having a lot of money, but I'm going to not want to be involved with someone who is just a bum.
I respect that.
Yeah. All right. So, is that all the questions we have?
Yeah, unless you have more. Do you want to take a shot or no?
Yeah, let's take a shot.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to take a double shot for me then?
Me either.
I'm about to
We
be
ain't have to
hurting.
bake. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm
It's
about to be
like
hurting for sure.
12.
Fuck it.
It's 12.
We have no chaser.
12 is bro.
And we have no chaser. And this is some type of, what type of tequila is this?
Ew. I've never drank like online before.
Take a shot too. Go ahead.
And it's warm.
Yeah, Erica, you want to take my shot for me?
Go.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even, I'm going to give a tiniest shot ever.
Come make a guest appearance.
Yeah.
It's not even refrigerated.
Woo, we got Erica about to pop in.
Cameraman too.
That's all you, shorty.
Can you give me another shot
I can't
glass?
stand alcohol. That shit is so nasty.
Damn, you don't drink? Really? That's good though.
She do. She turned up.
When I do,
You're a
I
lightweight.
can't handle that shit.
The
That's why I
times-
don't. Yeah.
The times I have seen Grace out, like, and I could immediately tell she's drunk. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? All right, raw shot. You going, Two Bird?
No, you got there.
Yeah, no.
Please.
Absolutely not.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Shout out to Mitch.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
It wasn't that bad.
What you mean? It's empty.
It wasn't even that bad.
What you talking about? Anyways. All right, y'all.
12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, y'all
We
love
having a
that.
breakfast
Man,
celebration of Mitch coming on the show.
Yeah, appreciate
Thanks
you.
for coming out.
of course.
Shout out to Desert Water. Shout out to Mitchell Trucking Company.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. On that note, we're going to end off today's podcast. Thank you for being on it. We appreciate you. We'll put his @ in the description box. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And tell us what videos you want to see next, what guests you want to see. And I'll see you on the next episode. We typing out.
Bye.